Hi, welcome to US Hooker Presents Kicking. In this video, we're going to go over the basic rules and ideas surrounding kicking, all of the main questions people tend to have, especially coming at it from a football background can be a little bit interesting, but we're going to jump straight into that. Go to ushooker.com if you have any other questions about the sport. We have more videos there that explain the sport of rugby. We have frequently asked questions page. You can send us questions if you've got them. And there's also some cool gear and all kinds of fun stuff you can get there as well. No, unfortunately, this killer jersey is not available on US Hooker. This Western Samoa jersey was given to me by some wonderful friends down in New Zealand. So shout out to the Veve family. Had this for years, still love it. Love the sport. So thank you for that. And watch their son Jerome. He's going to be coming up. I wouldn't be surprised to see him with a spot on the Eagles before too long. So absolutely killer forward. Kid's fantastic. All right, let's jump straight into it. So obviously, kicking is a huge part of rugby. If you've ever watched a game, you see them kick extra points, you see them kick penalties, you see them even kick for essentially what look like punted field goals. And most of that seems self-explanatory. Now, the number one question I had when I was learning, and honestly the number one question I tend to get from people who are new to the sport is, what is going on with this extra point conversion? Sometimes they're in the center of the field, sometimes they're the far left, sometimes the far right. The distance seems to vary all the time. What's actually happening here? It's actually quite simple. It is all directly related to where the try is scored. So if you'll watch, whenever a player comes in down the sideline, crosses the goal line, if they can help it, they'll run towards the center of the field before touching the ball down to score a try. The reason is the conversion point kick has to occur at a location perpendicular to where that score actually occurred. So if you score on the sideline, you have to kick essentially from the sideline to try to score your extra points. If you get it in the center, well, then you get to go center of the field to kick. Now, anyone who's ever been on a football field, anyone who's ever looked at uprights before knows that the farther to the sideline you get and the closer to the goal you get, your entire location, your goal that you can hit, that U that it makes, or the H, however you want to look at it, that gets smaller, a more narrow window, which is why you'll see them when they're on the sideline go farther back to kick their extra points than if they're in the center. Because if you're in the center of the field, you don't have to be that far back. You've got this great wide open location. So it's pretty simple. It blew my mind when I first figured out that's what they were doing. Honestly, I wish they'd done that in football. It'd certainly make the extra point kick a hell of a lot more exciting than watching them push it back 5 yards or waiting to see if maybe there was a penalty on the touchdown that's going to push them back or a false start. In rugby, they really kind of have you honed where you're going to stick around. You're going to stay watching those extra point conversions because you never know what the distance, what the angle is going to be. There's something going there. All right, so hopefully that clears up most of the questions you have regarding kicking. If you do have any additional questions about kicking or anything else rugby related, make sure to go to ushooker.com. You can go through the frequently asked questions section. We have other videos up there that'll explain the sport. We have some killer compilation videos you can watch on there about try savers and rib breakers, just killer moments in the sport. And additionally, if you want to get some gear, there's gear on there as well. Again, sorry, we're not doing jerseys, but there's some great opportunities for those as well. And if you have any other questions, drop us a line on there. There's a contact form. Let us know what you want to know about. Tell us in the comments. We'd be happy to make videos that explain the sport to you because we love it. We know you're going to love it. The more you get into it, once you understand the handful of basics, it's hard to walk away from it. If you like contact sports, rugby is going to be your new favorite. All right, till next time.